Good evening, and welcome to the St. Petersburg By Night podcasting network. Tonight, we present to you our Vampire the Masquerade chronicle, Mementos.
Welcome to another St. Pete by Night revamped production. The following is rated for mature audiences and may contain graphic themes that will be distressing to some viewers. As always, we recommend you ensure the safety and well-being of yourself and those around you at all times. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the St. Pete by Night YouTube channel where we play St. Petersburg by Night, a massive multiplayer tabletop role-playing game set in the world of darkness. We play Vampire the Masquerade, Hunter the Reckoning, and Werewolf the Apocalypse. My name is Nikki, also known as Crafty Mirage, and you can find me on all social media at Crafty Mirage, and I am one of the storytellers here at St. Pete by Night. Make sure to check out St. Pete by Night on all major social media platforms. We're on Twitter, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, and we're on Twitch. But you should check us out on our website, stpetbynight.com, where we have our city map, our storyteller profiles, our threat meter, and links to all of our podcasts. If you aren't already a subscriber here on YouTube, you should go ahead and hit that follow button and catch up on our past episodes. And if you're interested in playing with us, come join our Discord server and be a part of our amazing community. Today we are playing Mementos, one of the chronicles here on St. Pete by Night. Let's introduce our players.
Hello, I'm Lilith. I play Leaf, the... fuck. I don't know what to say. Shit. Okay. Sorry.
That's pretty on brand, actually.
Wow. The audacity here. Hello, I'm Lilith, and I play the Coterie's La Sombra Leaf.
I'm Wex. I play Emeric Vale, the Coterie's fairly dominating Tremere.
Hi, I'm Rowe. I play Shaun Allen, the nerdy Nosferatu that just kind of is there.
Hi, I'm Panshi, and I play Wally, the not so intelligent tech guy Nosferatu.
Hey, I'm Lisha, and I play the newly bloodthirsty Bruja, Parker.
So last our coterie left off, they went in search of the final handmaiden that they've been tasked to recover, Aisha, also known as the Clever One, after encountering her and Vera at a hotel along with Leaf's kind mother, who is now a Lisambra of how it happened. She only just recently found out. But while Leaf caught up with her mother, the rest of the Coterie went back to the Haven and did some investigation of the files on the flash drive that Wally got from Aisha in exchange for him just letting her leave that evening. And found files that indicated that the SI was watching the city for a while, had some experimentation folders, potentially a lead into where Emeric's sire was. And when Wally went to copy the files onto a different flash drive, a little Trojan horse that Aisha had implanted into the flash drive itself woke up and destroyed every file, making it so Wally was only able to save 2 files on experimentation and experimentations the SI were doing, and files on the Emeric sire. They got together the next day and began tracking down Aisha, using Emeric's blood sorcery to follow her throughout the city to a tech shop named Tower VPN, where they went inside and discovered a computer that had been hastily plugged in and had a single window open, indicating that the file transfer had been completed. We pick up right where we left off. The scene is you are in the store. Leaf, you are at the door, not wanting to go in and just in case you accidentally oblivion Fritz the technology within. But everyone else is inside the store now, and they are able to see the screen as it was described with the window that said transfer complete.
Can I try to find where the transfer was completed?
Yeah, absolutely. You can go ahead and give me either an intelligence and investigation or intelligence and technology.
Investigation, I think it's my
Okay.
best. Can I blood search for it?
Sure.
Okay, wish me luck. First roll of the day.
Good luck.
I passed my rouse. Okay. Those were 7.
So how many successes?
7.
7 successes? All right. So with 7 successes, it's easy enough. You know how to trace files to their location after a transfer's been made. At least, it might be a little confusing to some people who might not be tech savvy, but for you, it's just a simple click of a couple of buttons and knowing how to go through a couple of back doors. So you do so, and you find that the transfer started from a file location that holds the installation and support code for a program called Shattered Pyramid.
Okay, but that drive is not connected anymore.
No, there is no flash drive on the computer anymore. Whatever was transferred, whatever it was transferred to is no longer attached to the computer, which can only lead you to believe that Aisha just copied something from the computer and took it with her.
Okay, and do I see where that was uploaded to? Like to the tower to be broadcasted to the
it doesn't say where. No, it's like, so what happened was a folder was copied from the computer onto an external flash drive. It wasn't uploaded.
So it was copied from the computer to okay.
Yes, she basically just copied something that was already existing onto the computer and took it with her.
It was copied or it was taken?
It was copied because it was just a file transfer, and those usually make copies onto a different source.
Can I find the source and see what this program is about?
Well, you already found the program. It's to a folder that holds a installation, what's it called?
App?
An installation application, and a source code for a program called Shattered Pyramid.
I don't suppose anyone knows what this means or what it is it does. Does anyone?
I don't know. Should we kind of keep following her? The pyramid could be a reference to my family, though. Just throwing that out there.
Wax, if you wanted to, Emeric, you could make an intelligence and I would call it intelligence and insight roll.
Okay.
As a Tremere, being a Tremere of the city, because this would be information that you could have learned by having been in the city as long as you have at this point.
4 successes.
4 successes. All right, 4 successes is easy enough. You have been in the city for close to a year now. And in the time, you have spent a lot of time in the Chantry. You've been educated by several elder Tremere within the Chantry and have heard some of the stories that have circulated through the city. You've learned of the previous primogens and regents that served the Clearwater Chantry. One of those regents being a Tremere named Nira, who was more of a techie individual, as described by the rest of the Chantry, and developed something called Shattered Pyramid, which was a cyber protection program that most of the city was using to, like, most of the Kindred-owned businesses were using to protect their information from potential eyes within the Second Inquisition or amongst other Kindred who might have a vendetta. It's basically a firewall, firewall program to protect Kindred's computers in the wake of the ShrekNet incident.
Yes, I recall, but I think the audience, I'm sure, appreciates it. Wait a minute, no. The weird guy, the former Primogen regent who exploded for the city. It's like antivirus firewall-y stuff.
Okay, so this is not actually a bad thing.
I have no idea.
Is
it more important than following our trail here?
Well, mate, I believe if someone can locate her, that's you, not me. I'm trying to find out if what she did is actually a counter of what she put in the the computer or the hard drive that will open the Marius thingy. Because if this is an antivirus and that shit that she gave us was infected with the virus, maybe they can kill, quote unquote, it off, or they can counter it. So, I don't. So, if this thing is an antivirus, like you said, it can block off maybe Marius that shitty thing that she put in the hard drive. I mean, if you want to do your Tremere thingy, blood thingy, where you can track someone up, be my guest. I can try and do that, and you do that, and once we have the information, we can all go. I can try and download this one so we can have it here, because I don't know what's going on. I don't know this place. So,
I never stopped tracking her. She's gonna gesture in the direction the trail leads off, over there somewhere.
You see,
far away.
You see that the trail, the silvery steps that you've been following are heading towards the back, which you can only assume are heading in the direction of like a back exit, like a loading dock area.
Either way, I think we should go quickly. I think she might be heading. So I think we should follow the trail. You stay here, do your computer thing, figure out whatever that is, and then Shaun and Parker and Lanny and myself will follow, and he'll say this kind of loudly across like the room. And Leaf can try to go around back.
Leaf would just say, "I can hear you just fine, but thanks for yelling and making us more noticeable."
Can anyone leave me with a little bit of muscle?
You'll be fine.
Sure.
Worst case scenario, just duck out. You'll be fine. Or yell over the comms.
Sure thing. So, crap. Can I grab one of my thumb drives and try and grab a copy of that thing for me?
Yeah, absolutely. It's I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. It's super. You know how to. It's a simple click and drag to copy the installation folder and like the source code note doc into a flash drive.
Nice. Because I don't know what else can we find in this computer. What else can I find in this computer?
Go ahead and roll intelligence and investigation again.
I am blood surging this.
While Wally continues doing that, Leaf will, since the coast is pretty much clear, nothing's really going on, she will start making her way back to the back.
Okay. Do the rest of you head to the back as well, following Emeric's trail?
That's an 8.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm heading that way, and I am going to activate Blood of Potency.
All right.
I believe I'm still invisible too.
Yes, you are still invisible.
And can I blood surge that?
Yes, you can if you'd like.
All right. Failed my rouse on the rouse for the. I've passed one, failed one. It's the short version of that.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Well, it's enough successes to get me +1 blood potency. It's not a crit, so.
Okay. Hey, it's still more blood potency.
Still more blood potency. Yeah, blood potency. Yeah. All right.
All right.
And then heading that direction.
Okay.
Following the trail.
So, the four of you head to the back, and Emeric, the Silvery Trail very much leads you to the back door that leads into that gross area behind any strip mall where the dumpsters are and loading docks are, and it's basically just a bunch of asphalt, metal containers, and weeds coming out through cracks in the ground. Anyone in the back can go ahead and give me a wits and awareness. And Wally, I do have your roll result written down. We'll get back to you in just a moment.
Seeing the trail give me any advantage on this roll?
No, it's just an awareness of the surroundings.
Oh, lovely. Can Lanny give one? Because I only got 1 success.
Yes.
Okay.
And just to make sure we're still at the same hunger.
Yes,
Last time.
you are.
Yes.
I
Lanny
also
got 2
one
successes.
1 success. Okay. 1 success from Shaun. How many from you, Emeric?
1 from me, 2 from Lanny.
Gotcha.
Oh, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, you haven't rolled yet? Okay, my bad.
I got 1 success. God dang it.
Okay.
I got 5 successes, but no crit.
Okay. So the rest of you, Shaun, Emeric, and Parker, you guys are looking around and you really don't notice anything. This looks like any back area at a strip mall. Parker, this honestly, it looks like it could be the back of Walmart. It's just missing blue trim. But Leaf, when you go back there, you notice that you notice a couple things. You notice cameras. You notice that there is a cigarette butt near the door of near the back door of the store you were just in. You guys were all just in, minus you, of course, Leaf. But and you notice some tire marks that seem to be recent in the asphalt.
Okay. Is everybody within sight of that camera already, or not quite yet?
Yes. It's a camera it's a camera that's above, like it's meant to observe who's coming in and out of that door.
Okay, so that camera sees everybody but me, basically, because I haven't
Yeah, it's basically it's a basic standard security placement to observe who's coming in and out of the building.
Okay. So the first thing that Leaf would would say is she would point up above everybody's heads and say, "There's a camera right there. If it's still on, they know that we're here." But it looks like whoever was here left very recently, given that cigarette butt on the ground and the recent tire marks. So we are hot on the trail.
Go back in the car. Follow them some more.
Do we want to leave Wally here? Or do you think that he's finished up?
I don't know. We'll swing by. If he wants to stay, he can stay. I'm not going to make him go with us, but prefer him to come. But we'll see what happens.
All right. Who's going back in to get Wally?
Emeric and Lanny will head back in to tell Wally that we're leaving. He can stay or he can go.
So Wally, while they went to the back to start checking the exit Aisha took, you go through you're going through the computer, and the first thing you notice that this is basically just a generic work computer. There is some there's a folder that contains recent advertisements that they've had for the store that seem to stop advertising after last year, early last year. You find a folder that has security camera footage for the store. And you find that there are a couple of, there is another folder that just has photos of the store and the workers. It basically is just a work computer that just contained a lot of the programs they used and anything else they needed for the business.
Okay, is anyone in those photos recognizable to me?
Yes, actually. You see that the photos seem to have been a lot of these appear to be selfies with an individual who appears to be African American heritage with glasses, very nerdy looking individual who seems to have his thumbs up in every photo, a selfie he takes with individuals in the background. You see most of the people in the photo you don't recognize, but there is one you recognize, Carmen, who looks annoyed but still attempting to look good in the photo as the individual taking the selfie has when he shot the photo.
Well, isn't this interesting, huh? I am going to try and copy everything I can.
Okay.
Given that I know that I don't have much time.
All right.
Anything that it's way too big might be in my memories, like the photos.
So I will say that with the time constraint, by this point you'll have heard Emeric saying that you guys are having to move. With the time constraint, the only thing you'll be able to get very quickly are the photos. Because videos generally take a little bit longer to download.
Okay, good enough. Because now we have a tie-in.
Okay.
Good.
I'll say that even with your 8 successes too, you do in one of the photos, you do see a name tag on the individual that just says Joey.
Okay, oh good. In my heart.
All right. So you hear Emeric saying that you guys are heading out to follow Aisha. And Lanny pulls up the car, you all load in, and Emeric, you're obviously in the passenger seat guiding her as the set of eyes on the trail. Mm-hmm. But you are in the car now, and the scene is yours.
So, y'all wanna guess what I found in some pictures over there?
Waldo?
I found a picture of the workers. And guess who's in the pictures?
I don't know. I'm assuming not Waldo.
Carmen. Yeah,
Okay.
it's hers. Or at least, I think a Coterie, it's a group of people, and she doesn't seem very happy. Yeah. I believe that's her fault, or at least maybe that's the hard drive that she wants recovered then.
So you got the hard drive for Carmen, yeah?
I believe Aisha might have it then. If the store was hers and she was downloading that.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, either way, it's left up here.
Emeric, you seem to notice that the tracks seem to be heading in the direction of Clearwater.
Like, heading to Clearwater. Don't know why, but that's where we're heading. Where she's heading, at least. Yeah, I might text Adamar and just be like, there's somebody we're pursuing who's a high-value target. If you could help me out here, it'd be maybe call it even for the last favor I did for you.
So you are aware, I won't make you roll for this. You are aware that Adamar does not use a phone.
I would. Okay.
You can get through. He has people for that.
Yeah. I would text whoever the people is to be appropriate to contact him. That's what I'm getting at. Yes.
The reply you get is that basically that they will relay the message and get back to you with an answer as soon as possible.
And yeah, I was like, yep, they're heading through Clearwater as we speak. So, yeah, and then just keep following.
All right. Is there any conversation that you guys want to have on the drive there?
I mean, I left my comment in the area if anyone wants to brainstorm that hard drive shit.
Can you maybe? She's always knows what. Is there any way you can cut that off? I don't know if that's a thing you can do. Figure out how she's doing it, if it's the cameras or whatever.
Out of character, give me 2 seconds. I gotta look through the old notes. Because I'm pretty sure that when we interrogated the handmaiden, the first one, she did say that...
Oh no, I know that there's been implications that the handmaiden, this one, Aisha, has premonition or something similar. But yeah.
Leaf would pipe up at this moment and say, when we had a couple of different members of this coterie and we were able to get the first handmaiden, we ended up being able to interrogate her, and I remember her saying something about Aisha having premonitions and being able to see the future and stuff. So I'm pretty sure that's how she knows everything that's happening.
Yeah, but that's not perfect though. She's got to be using more than that.
I'm sure that she's also utilizing every single security feed that she has access to, several different allies and contacts within the city, multiple different resources that she has available to her from her days of being within the city, of course, but it was revealed that she does have that like preternatural sight, is what I think that handmaiden said specifically.
Anyone who wants to can roll an intelligence and occult, or intelligence and politics.
Thank you. I was going to ask for that.
Say that again.
It can either be intelligence or occult, or intelligence and politics roll, and anyone can make this roll.
And this is for what? Sorry.
It's just to recall information from some information that you just gathered from what Leaf said.
Can I blood search?
Yes, you can. What was that, Emeric?
4 successes.
4 successes, okay.
I
I
don't
did
know
not pass
scrap.
the rouse check.
What was that, Shaun?
0 successes. I don't know shit.
Oh, buddy. I'm so sorry.
5.
He's a himbo.
Fair
No
enough.
worries, I teach you. I have 5.
5 successes. Okay.
I got 6 successes.
6 successes. All right. So, Emeric, Wally, and Leaf, you have been kindred a significant amount, a pretty good amount of time. And Wally, all you do is do research. So, you are familiar with the Toreador to an extent. You know that they are mostly known for being beautiful, graceful, and very social kindred. They are very much the in-your-face, will get you to do something and make you feel hopelessly in love with them while they're making you do something type of kindred. However, there are some Toreador who do not practice the art of socialization or the art of grace. There are some who are able to have preternatural sight, and also there have been whispers of Toreador whose preternatural gifts of foresight are so significant that they're able to sometimes even survey an entire city block. It's something that's more common amongst the Malkavians, because the way their brains work, no one can possibly understand except other Malkavians. But there are Toreador and even Tremere who have dabbled in the more aspects area of kindred abilities. And Aisha might be someone who's very powerful in foresight and just observation through supernatural means.
Her skills could just be honed immensely. There are a kindred out there that can survey an entire block if they want to, and possibly even more than that. And the more I think about it, the more I remember that handmaiden said that there are Toreador out there that can have this ability.
Hell, Leaf, you knew that that Mabel could even see the color of people's souls with her abilities.
Yeah, and don't forget also that, Mabel.
Yeah, I remember
she could
Mabel.
see.
It wasn't perfect. You remember it wasn't perfect. That's what I'm saying. She has to be augmenting it with other things, whether that is heightened senses or that is technology, or if that's both. Like, I'm just trying to slow her down. That's all I'm looking for. If there's ideas on how to slow her down or make her less aware, that would be anything we can do to our advantage is what I'm looking for.
Can Leaf attempt to, with everything that she's been learning about Oblivion, can she attempt to think of there any way that she can utilize Oblivion to block out a preternatural sight ability? Because if she could project that void and it somehow stops any sight being seen, because all they would see is just the abyss of Oblivion, she would definitely.
You got 5 successes, correct?
I got
6.
I got 6 successes.
6 successes. Okay. So I'll say that with you, I'll let your 6 successes continue.
If you let me utilize my Oblivion specialty for the cult, let me add a little die in there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it 1 or 2 dice?
It's 1 die for a specialty.
Okay. That is officially a messy crit. Now,
Okay.
or not a messy crit, just a regular crit. My bad. I did not roll a high die. So that brings it to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes.
Even with 8 successes, you're not aware. You've only just begun to really learn Oblivion, and while you are learning a great deal from Hush, you haven't heard of anything just yet, if there even is something like that. Now, Emeric, I will say that you got 4, right?
I did.
You got 4. So you know that there could potentially be some blood sorcery or thin blood alchemical ways for people to not be able to see you. But the amount of individuals that you know that know those kind of abilities, far and few between.
I don't think we can stop her mojo, but can we kill the power, maybe? And Emeric would be looking at Wally, sort of questioning, like, can you kill the power?
You mean the internet or the
street lights, the cameras? Can you kill, like, power to clear water? Is that a thing you can do?
I can try and do that. I think the Lisombre putting the hand on the power line might... It's better call than me.
That could end very poorly for Leaf.
Yeah, I'd rather not be electrocuted to fucking ashes, thank you.
I can try and hack in on some CCTV, then I can do my best. Can I try, Crafty, and hack into the CCTV or power grid of the...
You are currently driving. You are currently driving. To hack into a CCTV, you have to manually plug in.
Or at least be on a hotspot.
Or at least be on a hotspot for the CCTV.
Where would be a good hotspot for that? That is not the Chantry in Clearwater.
It's all gonna depend on like where we're going.
Yeah, it also depends on where you're going, but I hate to tell you this, but if it's the Chantry if it's Clearwater, the Chantry controls it.
I know, because Scientology shit.
Praise Xenu.
Yep. I praise Xenu indeed.
So even if she can see what's going on, she's only one person, and as far as we've been able to tell, she's not running with a lot of people, a lot of bodies. She might have a few security guards, but there's not hundreds of them. And even if you can see what's coming, if we're all coming at her from different angles, there's only so much that she can defend herself at one time from.
I have a question. If so much is going on at the same time, causing the focus to split, perhaps we can get the upper hand that way.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was getting
Question
to.
for Crafty, actually.
Yes.
Do we have any of those fireworks left over in the back, or no?
No. You basically set the gift basket on fire.
Fair enough. Okay, just checking.
No, I understand, Leaf. I was kind of trying to build upon it. Like, controlled chaos type deal.
Right.
We would come in together, but there would be other things garnering her attention that would be considered a bigger threat.
Parker, what's been going on through your mind as all of the older kids the teenagers have been planning?
Parker is kind of not listening. They're all talking about electronics and flash drives and CCTV, and she's like, whatever.
So
Kind of still dwelling on the fact that she recently killed somebody, and she may have to kill more people again soon.
Okay. So, you have been listening to them talking about sabotaging the power. If you had an intrusive thought about, just because this is I love to hear Brujah's intrusive thoughts. If you had an intrusive thought about how to knock out the power, what would Parker's intrusive thought of sabotaging the power, what would that be?
It would be to go to the source and just trash it. Like, go to the power junction and just trash it.
Oh, amazing. All right. So you go ahead. You guys have the scene again. You were saying, Emeric.
So the plan is, if we find her, rush her, hit her really, really hard a whole bunch of times, and then take her out. That's the idea. I'm good with that as a plan. Are we all good with that as a plan?
I don't know who's rushing what. I don't know how to rush anything. But I can try and make things dark if we're going on in enclosed spaces. Then I can try and shut down the power.
We have to think about like not going with the plan at the last moment.
Like if she's in a public area and it would be really, really bad, yeah. Either going somewhere to hide and go to ground, or she's going to go somewhere public.
I'm wondering if she's going to go set off whatever's in that. Whatever she's planning.
I don't know what she's planning.
I mean, apparently she gave us something with a virus that she probably has the rest of it with the power to put into something else, and she just downloaded an antivirus, so maybe she just got the antidote for the poison.
Like the Joker and Batman?
What did she say to you when you got that flash drive?
That she had something I wanted.
What was the whole conversation? Do you remember exactly what she said to you?
She said that she pitied us, that she pitied the Nosferatu because Isabel, and she had some politics bullshit, and she'd just be like, I have something in my mind, if we could make a deal, if you let me go. And I'm like, I can't fathom stopping you because I physically can't. It's not something that, oh, I'm going to wrestle you to the ground. Bitch, have you looked at me? No. So I was like, yeah, I can't promise my friends won't do it though. And she was like, yeah, okay. And she gave him the thumb rub.
Political bullshit.
Yeah, some shit like, oh, the Nosferatu could do much better, and yada yada yada, and yeah. So I'm going to try and be nice to you, so you're being nice to me, and I'm like, cut the crap. I don't care for that.
Emeric, you notice Lanny start to pull over off the off the side of the road.
What's going on?
You see her looking at the GPS on the dash and then like forward a bit. We're driving like right in the direction, and she stops and then she just looks at you. It'll just be like, we're going
The Chantry?
Yeah.
She's going to the Chantry? Yeah, no, I can see that. I've already warned them. I'm gonna send another text message. She might be heading directly to the Chantry.
Oh,
Make sure people are prepared.
But
Leaf,
here's the thing, Mr. Vale. Sorry. She's so I don't think she's the smart one, right? I don't think she's dumb enough to go in there.
Not unless she had
Why?
friends or allies.
But why is she going there? Is like
Unless she wants to poison the Chantry with an antivirus.
or something to do with the shattered pyramid thing that the old guy, the weird dude, Nara built. Maybe she needs help. I don't know.
Or
She needs a
maybe,
password?
or maybe it just successfully pissed off your whole clan enough at that Elysium, and now they're working together.
No.
You
know what? I'm not even gonna start with you, Leaf.
Lanny just like
I didn't put you in it. I did not put you in it.
Lanny
I'm
just
making progress.
Lanny starts getting a little looking a little agitated because she's feeding off of Emeric in the moment. I just think it's a really bad idea. No offense, but I think it's a really bad idea to go in and not know what she's about to do. If she's smart, she's got something in mind, and I think we need to have an idea of what that is.
Crafty,
Yes.
can I try and install the shattered pyramid into my computer to know what does it need to work?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Because maybe she wants a password. I don't know. Let's see what this thing can do.
Okay. So
Doing the same thing with a virtual machine. I'm not necessarily directed into my computer.
Okay, so you start installing safely the shattered pyramid, and as you're doing that, you look at the source code, just checking it over for anything that might be iffy. Go ahead and roll me a intelligence and technology.
Can I use my new specialization?
Yes, you can.
Can I blood search?
Yes, you can.
I got hungry.
Oh no.
That was 7.
7 successes. So with 7 successes, as you're looking over the source code for this program, it's installing fine. It doesn't need anything to actually install. It's just a very basic, it's not something that would be readily available on the internet. It's something you would have to know who to ask to receive. You know that much for certain. But once you have it, it installs very easily and doesn't seem to have any repercussions or any ill intent behind it. It seems just something to protect, like some additional security for your computer. But when you're reading over the source code, it looks familiar. And as you're reading over it, you think back to the crash report for for Oscar's flash drive. And the code that, the coding that was included in that crash report for the Marius virus. Along with, while it said, Marius just on repeat, there was also just some information on the crash. And you notice that the source code for Marius and the source code for Shattered Pyramid are very similar. Just a few things are off where that would make it more aggressive than defensive is the key differences between the codes of these two programs.
So you can technically transform one into the other if you want to?
What you are able to pick up is that either Shattered Pyramid was based off of Marius, or Marius was based off of Shattered Pyramid.
Oh, this is interesting.
What is, Wally? What's going on?
I just installed this. And guess who is a Irish twin to the virus that corrupted the thumb drive for Oscar's things?
What do you mean Irish twin? And
It's a sibling like. It has enough I will not explain the same, but it's similar enough that they could be brothers, even twins, despite some differences. The Shattered Pyramid can either be based off of that Marius thingy or vice versa. They are eerily similar, like they were made by the same person. One is just much more aggressive than the other one.
Okay.
She
So
might be
maybe
trying to break the chantry or something like that.
trying to find something to help with this Marius situation.
Maybe something that she has that. I don't know enough of it, but maybe the church has something. I mean, you said that Nero guy had some files that might help. I don't know if maybe she wants to talk to your regent and do something. I don't know.
I don't know anything about any files that guy had. I just know that he was techie and built the Shattered Pyramid. And if what you're saying is true, built this Marius thing too?
Then maybe this is a way powerful virus that if it gets into the current or gets into somewhere, this might be a problem.
So you
to like the country if this hits the internet.
You think Aisha's trying to do the right thing?
No, I think she's trying to maybe poison everybody and then sell the cure.
But maybe, I suppose. But she doesn't have a cure, is what you're saying.
Or she can threaten everybody in terms of, I don't know, political asile. Isn't that the chantry all fortified and shit and nobody has right of destruction inside of it and yada yada yada?
That's not exactly true, but yes, it is very fortified. It is basically a castle. Emeric's still going to be a bit nervous, and he is going to text again. You know, to the person who relays information to Adamar. I think she's heading to the chantry. She might be looking for files from Nara, something about a virus, and just send that.
Can Leaf do an insight check on Emeric just to see if his reactions to everything and the nervousness is coming from him like not knowing actually what's going on, or if he is trying to hide like any knowledge he has of the handmaiden and the chantry working together. Because now that Leaf said it, she's like,
Emeric, go ahead and give me a composure and resolve. And Leaf, you can give me a wits and insight.
Okay, do you want this to be used with the bot?
Yes, please.
Or, okay. Okay, so you said for what for me again?
Wits and insight. St. Petersburg by Night is brought to you through collaborations with our partnered vendors. Wolfpack Dice, Ember Fox Dice, Dragon Ink Dice, Bear the Bard, Champs Tramps, Panshi Artista, and Chromatic Creations US. Links to our partnered vendors, as well as our Twitch and YouTube channels, can be found on our website, stpbynight.com. The official theme song for St. Petersburg by Night is Vampire by Faith and Failure. You can find them at faithandfailure.com. You can follow SPbN on all socials with the hashtag StPeteByNight. If you wish to support our program, you can do so at ko-fi.com/StPeteByNight to help keep the stories rolling.
Does this count as a perception roll?
It's a, what do you mean?
For like heightened senses?
No.
Okay.
If he was alive, I would say yes, because heartbeats and everything, but no.
How do I do willpower.
So you would hit the drop-down menu and select 3 of them, and then click out of the drop-down menu and hit enter.
When I click reroll, or
When you click reroll first, then you pick the numbers that you're wanting to reroll from the drop-down menu, and then click out of the drop-down menu before hitting enter.
Did you all see the roll I had? Because it was being weird, and then it disappeared.
Yes,
I see it.
very
It's
shit.
it's
Okay.
2.
okay,
It's gone for
I
me. It is 2.
yes, I also see it. I got
Well-
4 successes.
So, Emeric, why don't you describe to Leaf how you are feeling in this moment?
In this moment, Emeric is worried about the security of the Chantry, but also mildly optimistic that the Chantry might be a place where she can be slowed down. But I am also, and I don't know how much of this you want to give, but second guessing whether or not we should be attacking her or trying to help her at this point. Because going to the Chantry for someone who had been around for a while, as far as we know, even in isolation, would be a very desperate move. And I think Emeric would know that.
Okay, and that's basically what you read, Leaf.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Should we call Carmen again? I mean, if she worked at the place, she might know more about this stuff.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, go ahead. Somebody call Carmen.
Can I call Carmen? Do I have her number? Does anyone has her number?
Emeric has her number.
Yeah, Leaf has that as well, but she is not gonna make that call.
Well, you can't because your phone got fried.
Yeah, exactly. So, not gonna make that call.
But yeah, well,
make
yeah,
the
so-
call, I guess.
Yeah, well, okay, so Wally, you dial the personal number that Carmen has given several of your coterie members. And she'll answer, hello?
Hi.
Oh, God.
Hey, don't be
Hi.
rude to me. Hi. So we have news
Okay,
and questions.
okay.
First of all, we know where Aisha is. We probably know where your hard drive is. And,
Awesome.
we might have a problem with it because she might be trying to poison the entire power internet.
What?
Yeah, I think y'all created a little thingy that puts on the internet and might be poisoning shit, and y'all created some kind of antidote for it if you catch some of the drifts. And she might be trying to use that against someone. We're currently going to Clearwater, and maybe one of your past coterie mates, I don't know, past your family groups, has done something. That
Clearwater
Yeah,
with the hard drive.
probably.
And what do you mean by my associates?
Because I found a picture of y'all together in the place where we found the download.
And where was that?
A VPN shop
Huh.
or the tower.
Mention SP, the SP download. We found a
We found a
computer.
download for an antivirus firewall thingy.
Huh. That's so weird.
And
Gonna
she
tell her
gave
what
me some
Mario is?
corrupted shit with the a name of the mayor of the city over.
Is this on loudspeaker?
I mean,
Yes.
you have heightened senses, Leaf, so you can hear it.
I mean, yeah.
It is on speaker.
Oh, it's on speaker. Oh, okay.
Next
The mayor of the next city. Oh, yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about. Must be
I don't
something.
think
It must be. It might be something that what's his face made before, like, he got blown to bits or something.
Yeah, I think it is, but I don't know. I had your picture with it, so you're kind of suspect because you were trying to find a hard drive.
Yeah, I used to work for them because I was like really good at digitally editing photos.
Uh huh.
but like I don't really know much about computer stuff other than just editing, like just making hyper realistic edits.
Yes, and looking into service cameras and downloading and recognizing people.
Oh, honey, I just know people who can do that stuff.
Oh no, you did that in front of us.
Hold on, Wally. Hold on. I don't think it's safe to talk to Carmen right now.
I heard a lot of buzzing.
Yeah, Leaf doesn't think it's a good idea to be talking to you right now.
What? Why?
That's rude.
That's so rude.
Are you safe to talk to right now?
I'm hearing static now.
Are you safe?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like in my office and shit. We're like packing the place up.
So you've got no idea why
You're like alone.
Are you alone?
I am with Jennifer right now. Jennifer, can you go outside? Thank you.
See, that's exactly what I meant by probably not a good idea to talk to her right now.
Jennifer, go outside. Take the dogs with you. And if you're listening through the door, I'll know. Okay.
Why is Jennifer not safe?
Why would her ghoul not be safe?
Nobody's safe.
Oh dear fucking god.
All right, what's going on?
Paranoia.
Paranoia?
Damn Coterie.
Awesome.
Going on.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Aisha's
I don't know. You tell us what the fuck is the Shattered Pyramid and marry us.
Shattered Pyramid is an antivirus program.
Yes.
Mr. Green Robe made it.
Who's Green Robe?
The fucking Nira.
No, there's a painting in the chantry of him.
Yeah.
Green Robe.
I know who painted. I know the person who painted that. It's ridiculous. So what about Marius? He's losing his mind he should be in a mental facility. What the fuck?
A virus apparently with his name. What the fuck?
That's funny.
Why is that funny?
I don't know, just because he's a virus on society.
That's true.
It's an antivirus program that the Tremere, as far as I'm aware, have total control over. I haven't had anything to do with that since Nira died.
So you have no idea about what a virus can do? Or this so-called virus, even though you participated in the creation of an antivirus?
I didn't actually. Nira made Shattered Pyramid. I had nothing. It was already in existence when I came to the city. I just helped with maintenance. But no, I don't know anything about the virus.
Crafty, do I swallow any of that bullcrap?
You can do a wits and insight.
Yeah, let's.
It's an interrogation. Can I use my specialization?
Sure. Anyone can do a wits and insight on over the phone on if Carmen is lying or not. And to make it fair, I will even roll in the beta chat. 4 successes.
Okay, 4 successes. Yep.
You said wits.
It's a what? What?
Wits and insight.
Wits and insight.
Can I blood search?
Sure.
I got hungry.
Got 1 success.
1 success.
Oh shit! Are we doing this in the bot? Are we doing this in the bot again?
I'm doing it so that way it's fair so that way you see what I roll.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna set a difficulty, but I haven't gotten to roll for Carmen in a bit, so. What was her?
I am going to.
I'm not having her blood surge or anything.
This is a double messy crit.
Oh my god.
And I am hungry. That's great.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't think I
It's a
buy
what?
any of
Wally?
that bullshit. A double messy crit.
What?
2 10s are normal dice, 2 10s on hungry dice. I don't think I buy any of that bullcrap.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Doesn't mean
I
that change
got,
anything.
All right.
You're keeping secrets from me.
five.
All
I
right. All
swear
right.
to,
All right.
bitch.
So,
Um,
Emeric, what did you get?
I got 4.
Okay. Leaf, what did you get?
I only got 5.
You got only got 5. Leaf.
Only.
Parker, what did you get?
Parker got 1.
1. Shaun, what did you get?
okay, it says 3 successes with a possible bestial failure.
Okay.
That's only if you don't reach the successes amount.
Okay.
Because for the successes, you put in a 0. So that's why it's saying possible in case you
Okay.
didn't meet the threshold.
And Wally, how many was it total?
8.
Okay. So, Parker and Shaun, you don't know Carmen very well. Sounds like she's being honest. Emeric, Leaf, and Wally. You know she's lying right now. You caught her off guard. She didn't realize she's been caught off guard with the whole Marius name being mentioned specifically. And she is lying through her teeth right now. She knows exactly what you're talking about. And Wally, your clan compulsion to learn a secret. You want to know what's going the fuck on now. And yes, Shaun, you get 1 dot hungrier now because of the bestial failure.
Oh,
You used-
4 hunger.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my emergency BRE.
Okay. You have that Capri Sun.
I love that.
You take that Capri Sun.
Yes. And that fills up how many?
1 blood bag is 1 hunger.
Okay. Alright, so 3.
Okay. But yeah,
I have another one in case, but
yeah. Wally, Leaf, and Emeric, you're lying, and Wally, you demand to know what's going on.
So, let's do something. Yes, otherwise. And y'all can see Wally is losing his patience.
Twitchy.
Like completely losing the patience. You can see that if something gets him off, he's going to throw the cell phone outside of the window of the car.
He twitchy.
Yes. he's
Leaf
very
gives
twitchy.
Emeric a look and then
Emeric-
looks at Wally.
And Emeric is gonna sort of recognize Leaf's look, but be looking at Wally and be giving him just like a calm down hand gesture, and be like, and mouth, I know too, but what are we going to do about it?
Okay, so I have a hard drive that apparently you know what we are talking about. I know you know. I know you know I know. And I think you are very much smarter than that. Don't sell yourself short. You're a tornado. You're incapable of doing that. You are doing yourself a disservice. And I think that you would be very, very interested in the information that I found on the hard drive that was corrupted by this virus. So we can do a trade-off if you can help with that. Because there is valuable information on the FBI that they have about you. Not only your club, you and half the city. So if you want to pose as a good Samaritan, I don't know, maybe if you had all that pomp or importance that you like to sell yourself so much, maybe you could save the city of impending technological doom. If you find yourself oh so intelligent, and we both know you did. I'm trying to appeal to her toreador side, the pride. I'm trying to insult her pride.
Go ahead and give me a manipulation and persuasion. And it's not going to be a high DC because you are really much throwing her off right now.
I am.
Actually impress Wally right now.
Can't I blood surge for that because I have blood on my teeth.
Yeah, you can blood surge.
Okay, that's good. I didn't get hungrier because I need all the dices I can get.
I'm going to destroy Discord before the end of tonight. I swear to God.
It was a 3.
A 3.
Out of 4 dice is very good.
That is very good. Yeah, there's silence on the line for a few moments. And then you hear like that sound of someone like just like sucking their teeth really quick. Fuck. What the fuck do they have on my club?
On what?
I need details. If I'm gonna fucking talk.
Crafty, do I know any details? Because I remember they have like her name.
They have her name. You know they have their name. Her name. They had her name. They had her address. And you know that they had people going to her club.
They had people coming in. They've been taking notes. They know the address. They know you. They know your name.
They call
You're
you.
not so safe.
What did they call her? Suspected blank something?
Suspected blank body. And we can find even more information if the files were not corrupted. This is what I was able to glean. And there was a lot more things he said.
She has she has my flash drive. She has Marius.
Yes.
That's what it looked like, yeah.
Fuck.
Why is she going to the chantry?
Marius. So, okay, yeah, I can actually put my big brain energy into this right now, because, yes, you are right, Mr. Sims. I am smarter than I fucking look. And I do a constant disservice to myself by not flexing that. But, so, Marius was made with Shattered Pyramid's source code. Instead of protecting, he was meant to attack. Ironically, we were going to use him to attack SI. But we quickly realized he would have gotten out of hand very quickly. So we locked him up. Because if he got out of hand, he could pretty much kill any and every firewall that he came across. So we named him Marius because we thought it was funny. If she's going to the chantry, she's not fucking stupid. She's not going into the chantry. She's probably going to find someone to plug Marius into the mainframe, the server that runs Shattered Pyramid, and target every single fucking computer that uses Shattered Pyramid and bring the firewall down, since you apparently just told me that they're watching a bunch of fucking kindred places that use Shattered Pyramid, and the SI will have an open window, an open door into all of their fucking computers. Does that clear things up, Mr. Sims?
Yes, thank you very much. You are certainly as intelligent as you are beautiful.
You hear her actually give a feral growl on the other end of the line. She acts very pretty and proper and very human compared to most kindred. But this is the first time any of you have ever heard her sound like a straight up monster that she is. If she fucking gets that into the chantry, and she is not gonna go herself, she will fucking destroy the city with one button click. Emeric, it's at this moment that you get a text message. Give us a description of her. We will make sure that only Chantry officials can enter the building this evening.
Yeah, response back, it would be like just a full-on description of her, as well as a reference to the fact that she may have been seen around Isabel in the past, and send that, and then send us follow-up, giving the warning that she might have be aware, very aware of things that she shouldn't be. So be very careful, and maybe shut everything down. Every computer down, and send that as well.
I need that flash drive back. You do not understand how much I need that fucking flash drive back.
That won't be an issue now that you have cooperated with us.
No. I'm going to make this perfectly clear for you. Either I get that flash drive back, or you will all be boon breakers.
We are well aware of it. You had cashed into the boon. So
If you try to copy it in any capacity, you will be boon breakers. I get the only copy.
You are insulting me.
Ask her if...
You are truly insulting me, Ms. Alvarez.
Emeric, can Lonnie floor it?
Yeah, I'm assuming she's driving.
Lonnie's flooring it now.
You can rest assured, I will not touch the insides of that hard drive.
Go ahead, Leaf.
Ask her if she would still take it back if it was accidentally destroyed. Through
Leaf is asking if we break it
means.
by supernatural means. That's probably if Leaf's put her hands on it. Are we still boon breakers?
The only acceptable reason for its destruction in my eyes, and let me tell you, if you destroy, no matter what, if you destroy it, I'm going to be very upset. The only acceptable reason for it to be destroyed is if you had no other choice, which, i.e., she was about to upload it.
No taken.
And forgive me, Mr. Sims, but I know how much your clan likes secrets and information gathering. So forgive me if I'm assuming that you are going to try to take what is mine.
We might be a little bit obsessed with secrets, but we still respect those that respect us, and you have treated me to respect up until now. So I was going to give you the courtesy of that. I'm still giving you the courtesy of that. Don't worry, I am not that rude.
Get
so
her.
Up to days we have something to do now.
Get her before she can get it inside the chantry. And then you hear the line click.
That's the plan. Alright. I assume we're getting pretty close to the chantry.
Yeah, no, at this, Lanny basically stopped, like, basically 2 blocks away.
Yeah, during all this, I was making sure my gun was loaded. Not the sniper, because that takes steady, but I'm locked and loaded.
Where's the trail? Is it still straight to the chantry, or is it off somewhere else?
So, Emeric, you see that the trail doesn't actually go to the chantry. It veers off as it's approaching the chantry, and you see that it is actually going into a Presbyterian church that is, for some reason, in the same block as the Church of Scientology.
She's in that church, I think. I assume the trail is very glowy at this point.
It's fairly glowy. Fairly silvery, fairly glowy.
I think she's in there, or she's been in there.
Can we do a perception of what the outside looks before we get out? Like, are there any cars? Are there a bunch of cameras? Like, what's going on that we can see?
Okay. Anyone who wants can give me a wits and awareness.
Three successes.
3 successes.
3.
Okay, 3 successes.
got a 1 success.
Oh my gosh.
With a 1 on the hunger die.
Okay. Oh boy.
Emeric, can you let the chantry know to turn off the Wi-Fi's for the moment?
2 successes.
2 successes.
And another possible bestial if I fail it.
There's not gonna be repercussions of any bestial failures. This is just
Okay,
literally
thank
looking
you.
around, guys.
I got 5 successes again.
5
no
successes.
credit.
All right,
No
so
credit.
Leaf, Emeric, and Wally, you all look around and you see that there are some cameras just like positioned in various locations. Emeric, you have the insider knowledge of knowing that every single camera in a 5-city block of the Chantry is controlled by the Tremere. So you are fairly confident that any cameras that are here are in full control of your clan, and you have you feel fairly secure with those. Anything that gets caught on camera can easily be taken care of, essentially, by your clan.
We don't have to worry about the cameras unless she's hijacked them, but for the most part, that doesn't seem like a thing she's gonna do. So, anything else you notice, or no? Just the cameras?
You notice that there is a car parked at the church, at the Presbyterian church. And you notice that as the door is opening, the doors open to the church, and a group of about 5 individuals begins walking out towards the Church of Scientology.
Okay.
Run them over.
Going to text, be like, there's 5 of them coming our way from whatever the Presbyterian Church's name is that we're not officially using, but yes. Now. And then be like, I guess is running it. One is Aisha among them.
Aisha is not among them. They all actually look like individuals who are dressed in typical. These look so Emeric, I would say, because you specifically, you all notice these individuals, but Emeric, because you are a Tremere and because you are inside the Church of Scientology, these are individuals that you are aware help maintain the kindred side of things in the church.
Oh, so these are people from the Church of Scientology.
These are people from the Church of Scientology that are moving from that church, from the Presbyterian Church, to the Chantry.
Let's go. Those are my people. We'll see if she's gotten to them. And Emeric is going to get out of the car. I'm assuming Lanny's coming with me. And whoever else is coming as well. Let's go talk to them. See if she's gotten to them. And then find her. In fact, is Wally and or Shaun visible at this point or no?
I was about to become invisible.
Okay.
Hey,
Leaf is going to be coming, and she's going to be cloaking herself in shadows as well, and speaking to the shadows.
Yeah, Shaun was visible when he was getting his gun loaded, but if you just kind of look away, because my superpower is I can only be invisible when people aren't looking at me.
I get nervous.
I get nervous.
That cut out. And then I just heard giggles, so I don't know what you just said.
Basically, we were just making fun of the fact that Nosferatu get nervous and have to. If people can't disappear under direct observation because they shy.
Oh yeah.
They get nervous. Performance anxiety.
Yeah. On that note,
so will the Nosferatu give me their rouse checks for unseen passage, and Leaf, will you give me your dex and stealth?
Emeric is just gonna say, like, Wally, Shaun, why don't you all scout ahead and see if you can find her? And then he's gonna turn around, and I'm assuming they're both just gone.
Yep. But they can hear you.
Yeah, we have the radios and shit.
And I'm
Since I'm
standing right
technically-
there.
Since I'm shadowing people right now, can I get my little bonus?
I'm thinking. Okay.
Since I'll be stalking these people.
Mm-hmm.
So we're seeing them coming over to
Yeah.
the church.
They're basically in the process of like they're going down the block and they're about to like do that crosswalk thing right here.
So half of us are going to intercept them, and half of us are going to check if nobody already got in. Is that it?
So basically, Emeric is suggesting that Wally and Shaun go ahead to the church to scout ahead.
To scout what? Because we
For
are seeing them
Aisha.
coming over.
For Aisha, I think, is what Emeric was implying. Am I correct in that assumption?
That was my implication, yes. It was to go look for Aisha inside the church. I'll make sure that these are not individuals who have the drive. And
Oh, she's
Sorry.
not with that group.
No. She is not with the group.
Right.
It's just these are
Oh.
just these. Emeric has told you that these are just Scientology workers.
Okay, because I thought she was with them, and I was like, why are we seeing them? Or not?
So
But
basically,
the church is glowing, so he's coming over there, and we're
The church
searching
is-
for her there. Okay.
yeah, the church is lit. The church, the Presbyterian church, is where the footsteps go.
Yeah.
And that is what he has indicated to you. So he's basically saying that the Nosferatu should go scout ahead at the Presbyterian church, and him and I assume Parker will intercept the Scientologists.
and Lanny
Okay.
and whatever Leaf's doing, yeah.
Leith is stalking people.
Stalking people.
I spent a willpower
Uh-huh.
and I got 9 successes in total with a messy crit.
Okay.
On to what? Jesus.
You spent the willpower to do what? What are you trying
She
to
wants
accomplish?
she was messy crit fishing is what she's doing because she's chaos.
Fair enough.
No, but like to what? To find someone? To stalk someone?
To activate Cloak of Shadows.
Oh dear
To
lord.
become one with Oblivion.
Yeah, but why?
Cloak of
why
Shadows
that
doesn't
many
require a rouse check though.
successes.
Stealth and because she gets her Oblivion rating for to like she gets a +2 to stealth.
Oh, do we need to roll stealth?
No, just her. You guys went invisible. You just needed to do your rouse checks, but she is actively stealthing. She's just pulling shadows closer.
Yeah, I just don't want to be seen. I just don't. I did it because you have the most success possible because I do not want to be seen at all.
Oh yeah, because you're not exactly the most loved.
They don't
person
like her.
in the
She does
yeah.
very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Leaf is
also-
internally cringing pretty fucking hard right now. Like, if she had to breathe, she'd be holding her breath every step of the way. So maybe
I'm
this will get her
also-
back in good graces.
I'm also gonna do the Silence of Death. Do I need to do another rouse or am I good?
No, Silence of Death is a passive skill.
Okay, so yeah, so 4 hunger
Okay.
again.
So, Relief, you have your compulsion, your clan compulsion of ruthlessness. The next time you fail an action, you're going to receive a 2 dice penalty to all rolls until you succeed at that same action.
This is gonna be fine.
Oh, I forgot. Put the map back. There we go. All right, so Wally and Shaun are going on ahead. Parker and Emeric, you are going to intercept the Scientologists together, yes?
Yeah,
Yes.
Parker's gonna let him do the talking though.
Okay.
And Lanny's coming with me.
Okay.
And I am with them. So
Yeah,
just in
but you're
case
yeah,
shit
but you're
goes
sticking
down.
to the shadows. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So no, you can't stack blood potency.
Blood of potent, it doesn't say you can. I can just cast it again and again.
No, I'm making the rule because no, you're not doing
It
it.
sounds OP. It sounds OP, yeah.
It's OP.
Ah,
That's
I'll
OP. You
just-
can't do it.
We're all just trying to min-max right now before
No.
we get into this shit.
I've never had this ability before, so I'm like asking myself all these questions. Yeah, I'm gonna approach the group. Have you seen the individual in question?
They look at you, surprised. They look at you surprised. Individual. What's going on?
He's gonna catch whoever looks him in the eye first. Did she give you anything? Tell me now. And use compel.
Okay. Let me real quick.
Or maybe I'll just say, tell me what she gave you. Or yeah.
Okay. So, you use compel. This is not a ghoul. This is just one of those special vampiric workers who know what's going on but don't have any of the special stuff, perks that go with it, other than they are slaves. He blinks, looks at you. She gave me nothing.
Did you talk to her?
Yes, there was a person back there, and the individual looks over his shoulder. She gave me nothing.
Did she give any of you anything?
They all look at each other. They're all kind of looking at each other, and they shake their heads.
Here's what I'm gonna need you to do, and you're gonna tell me if this is a problem. I'm gonna need you to walk that direction, and he's gonna point away from the Church of Scientology, past the church, the Presbyterian church, like for about an hour. Is that gonna be a problem, or do you have other things to do?
They all start to look conflicted. Like they don't want the look that they're getting on their faces is that they do want to listen. They want to do as you say. Actually, go ahead and give me a wits and insight.
All right.
And Parker, you can do a wits and insight as well if you'd like, since you're there.
What about me?
Oh yes, you can too, since you're observing the situation.
Okay. I don't know if you caught what I said in the chat, but I'm just like I'm maintaining the ability to see like both the press church and the group at the same time, just trying to keep an eye on as much as possible.
Yeah, this is actually 4 successes. Parker, what did you get?
2 successes.
2 successes? Okay.
Yeah, I only got 4 successes.
Okay. All of you, even Parker. You get the vibe that they do want to do as Emeric is ordering. But there is an inner conflict that is even confusing them. They seem like they want to do so, like they want to they want to obey, but at the same time they are trying very hard to shake off, do something else.
How about this then? You can take off your clothes down to your underwear, and then you can head back wherever you want. Is that going to be a problem? I suspect it is.
Take off our clothes?
Yeah, just down to your underwear. I want to make sure you don't have anything on you. Any of you.
One of the women, there's a woman in the group, and she's just you see her blushing a little bit, down to our underwear? I don't think that's... And she's looking at all the men in the other 4 men. She's like, I don't... If that's what you...
He's gonna look at her and use compel.
Oh, God.
Did she give anyone... Or actually, he's not gonna use compel. He's gonna use mesmerize. He's gonna... Yeah, I'll rouse for this even. I am not hungrier. And he's gonna be like, did she give you or anyone in this group anything, and did she tell you to do anything?
Tell me exactly what she said
So,
and tell
okay.
me now.
all right. So, hang on a second. Let me look at Mesmerize real quick because I believe there is a thing in there. Mesmerize, there you are. So Mesmerize has to be a command. You have to tell, like, you're asking them a question. It has to be a command.
Yeah. I'm just saying, tell me exactly what she said to you.
So the woman, she blinks. She asked us to go in at the same time and then all split off into different directions. And then she looks at one of the individuals and then have him go to the server rooms.
Parker's gonna start moving over to pat down that guy.
Give me a dexterity and investigation. I feel like a pat down is a dexterity move.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
When it's a physical investigation of a person's body, it gets into the physical stats, people.
And while the pat down is about to happen, Emeric is gonna look over at Lanny and be like, give her the look of like, be ready to take him out. Without saying it, but that'll be the gist of the look.
But I argue Dex and larceny because
Actually,
she's
yes,
been patted down,
yes.
so she knows how.
Yes, you can actually. I will accept dex and larceny.
Little pickpocket you.
Mm-hmm.
That is 4 successes.
4 successes. You're patting him down, and as you're like patting his elbows, like his arms, you can feel that he has his hands curled inwards, kind of propping something up to his wrist that he has hidden in his sleeve.
She's gonna just take it.
Okay. Yeah. He is a mere mortal and you are a Bruja. You are easily able to grab it out from his grasp, and you in your hand you see a flash drive.
She'll
I
pocket
can't-
it. She'll show it to Emeric and pocket it.
We can't take any chances. He's gonna look at the woman and use compel and be like, walk to downtown St. Petersburg. And then repeat this process in each one of them. Walk to downtown St. Petersburg.
They
Walk to
all start walking to downtown St. Petersburg.
And yeah, with that, I would imagine we're going to head inside the church and follow this trail and
All right.
switch over to whatever they're doing in the church.
While that was happening, Wally and Shaun, you are invisibly approaching the church. It is not a busy church. The parking lot is completely empty. It is dark, both outside and inside. It doesn't honestly make sense for why this church is even here, being so close to the Church of Scientology. It's kind of fishy, honestly. And maybe it's some individuals might think that potentially it's a cover for the church, but who knows? That is just speculation. But you start approaching it. The doors that are available, like at the church, at the Presbyterian church, are those big wooden swinging doors that don't really lock. And since you saw the individuals just recently walk out, you know it's not locked.
Okay.
If we touch the doors, though, we'll no longer be invisible. Right?
I will say that because you're not under direct observation, you can, if you do it slowly, you can open the doors.
Yes.
Okay. As long
Okay.
as I don't creep.
I assume we can't see each other, right?
You cannot see each other. You are
Okay.
Wally, you are aware of Shaun's presence and movements because of the comms, but Shaun, you are walking blind because Wally has Ghost in the Machine.
Yeah.
So he'll be having to text you.
Alright.
I mean, if I'm close enough to him, I can whisper to
Yes, you can. So if Shaun is you're able to whisper to each other as long as you are aware of where you generally stand in terms of invisibility.
Yeah, basically, if Wally suddenly becomes quiet,
I will text you. You're going to hear your phone, to feel your phone vibrate.
or
Okay.
Okay, going in then.
So you slowly open the door so you don't break your obfuscate and you duck inside. Go ahead and give me a wits and awareness.
Can I blood search?
Yes, you can.
I
Yes,
got
for both of
hunger
us.
3.
crap, it's my entire hunger die is gonna be for this roll.
Or Shaun deoperizes something.
Just don't crit.
Don't tell me that. Okay, 3 successes.
6 with the crit.
6 with a crit. Alright, so 6 with a crit, and what was that again, Shaun?
3, just 3 successes.
3 successes. That's still pretty good for you considering your previous ones.
Yeah,
All right. So you are sneaking in, and actually go ahead and give me a dex and stealth, and you can add your obfuscate ratings to it. I just need to have a threshold.
I assume we cannot blood search for that.
No. This is just a passive threshold.
Okay, I'm digging for dice where I can because I'm scared of Aisha. Does this count as a break-in?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, again, it's the 5 successes, but it says possible messy crit.
Messy crits are good.
Or possible bestial failure if it failed it, but it's 5 successes.
5 successes, okay.
A 7.
7, alright. Let
I'm good at
me...
my job. My job is to be invisible.
Are there 2 crits on either side? Like, is there a
No.
crit die in the hunger and the crit die in the...
I can't really read this. It just says possible.
Are there 2 messy crits on the hunger die?
Yes.
Alright.
Then yes, you got a messy crit.
Alright, so... You both are able to stay out. You both are able to sneak through the church. And as you approach the altar, you both notice a figure standing at the altar with their eyes closed. They're like, and you can see they're like with their eyes closed, and you can see like the eyeballs moving as they're like concentrating beneath the lids, and you can see that it is Aisha, and she has not seemed to notice you.
That's a new one.
Okay, what are the chances to be able to torpor her with a handgun?
You shoot her enough times.
Oh, I have a good sized clip.
Do you have a stake?
I have a clip with a handgun.
Oh god.
Can you stake a kindred using a pencil?
I also have silence of death, so nobody's gonna hear the gun go off.
Oh, that's gonna be a surprise
Oh, yes.
That's,
Oh my god.
that's gonna do a lot of damage. You may not torpor her, but she's not gonna be happy about it.
You both suddenly hear her gasp and
Shit.
open her eyes.
Okay, I'm gonna fire.
You're gonna fire the gun? Is it the handgun?
Yes. I'm
Alright.
gonna empty my
Jesus.
clip.
All right. So,
I need
okay.
to torpor.
Okay. So go ahead and roll dexterity and firearms.
I'm just letting your tech know right now that I will cry if this is a shitty roll.
Yes, and do I get anything for surprise or is that damage?
It lowers the it basically lowers the difficulty to hit.
Okay.
Surprise
I
attack.
forget to use your willpower if you need to reroll.
I want a blood surge, but I'm also afraid of getting hungrier.
Ooh, Lisha has posed an interesting question in the beta chat. Do you guys want to use your Coterie Lasombra merit to make this the messy crit?
Yes.
Yes.
How does
Yes.
that work with calculating dice totals with something like attack damage? It just makes it a success and a messy crit. It doesn't say like it.
That is true.
So I'm not sure if it makes sense or how we would do it.
I mean, it could be the 4 of the crit.
I do have a question.
Yes.
I am currently at 4 hunger. If I rouse and I get hungrier,
And so you get to if you fail the rouse, you get to hunger level 5, but you only frenzy if you're at 5 and you fail an additional roll. So if you were at hunger level 5 and you roused again and you failed that rouse, that's when you would frenzy. But getting to hunger 5, you do not frenzy.
That's good.
okay, let's do this. I'm gonna rouse in here because I don't know how the rouse works there. So
Yeah!
yes, thank you. Okay, so
Don't forget you have willpower, you can reroll up to 3 dices.
3 dice. Sorry.
6 successes with a messy crit.
Oof.
6 successes with a messy crit. So, Shaun, you see her eyes fly open with a soft gas coming out of her. Her hazel eyes don't seem to have noticed you as you pull out the gun and pull the trigger, firing at her as you come out of obfuscate and into sight of her. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, fuck off.
No!
Perfect.
That's just
That's so
outright
perfect.
mean.
That
Thank
makes
you
perfect sense.
so much for joining us for part 1 of the finale of the season of Mementos. Look forward to seeing you here again next week to catch the finale of the season and seeing how all of this wraps up. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll hope to see you again next week. Bye! This has been a St. Petersburg by Night production. Mementos is produced in agreement with the World of Darkness and Dark Pack. The storyteller for Mementos is Nikki. Tonight's characters were voiced by Lisha, Wex, Lilith, Panshi, and Rowe. Visit our website at stpbnight.com for more information about all of our productions and how you can become a part of our community. Thanks for listening. Until next time, fangs, stakes, and claws out.